with an industry participant over here. Rahul Bharti, Senior Executive Officer, Corporate Affairs at Maruti Suzuki India, is joining us on the show. And Mr. Bharti, while we were chatting with the head at FADA on this entire rare earth magnets issue, help us understand how critical is this issue for the whole auto industry? What's the government's response to this, and as well as Maruti's?
So regarding the situation on rare earth magnets, as of now, let me tell you, there is no disruption in our operations due to this issue. There is, of course, a lot of uncertainty, and the situation is continuously evolving and so quite dynamic. We are monitoring the situation. We are pursuing multiple solutions to ensure that our operations are not affected. And so if and when there is any material impact to our business, we'll inform all our stakeholders in line with the regulatory requirements.
Morning, Mr. Bharti. But along with that, with respect to the shortage situation that we are in, how long can the current inventory sustain the operations? When could actually the problems begin if the things don't resolve?
So as our chairman mentioned recently, till about July, there is no issue. Beyond that, there is uncertainty. And of course, it does not mean that there is any crisis beyond July. There are issues that are to be resolved. They are being resolved and we are working on them.
Right. Also, Mr. Bharti, the reports are suggesting that you plan for an initial production cut. Your comments on that, and will the EV launch be delayed by any chance?
Our launch timings are not affected.
Okay. And also wanted to understand what the BN cap rating would mean for the company. What's the plan now on getting the rating for your other models as well?
We made two major announcements today. One is we got a 5-star BN cap rating for our Desire, which is the first sedan in India to get 5-star rating. So far, only SUVs have been tested. And the second is all our models across all variants will have 6 airbags as standard within this year. And most of the models already have 6 airbags now. So all our customers will have it, and that's a very happy moment for us.
All right, and Mr. Bharti, I also want to get your sense on the rate cut that the RBI delivered last week. How much of an impetus do you think this could provide for auto demand, especially if banks are able to pass it on to consumers who are availing credit for autos?
Thanks for a very pertinent question. 50 basis points can certainly help consumer sentiment. There is a big if. The big if is if the repo rate cut is passed on by the banks to auto loans. And the sorry picture is that even the past repo rates have not translated to retail loans yet. So I hope the banks pass it on fast. The policy intent of the RBI and the government will help the consumer only if banks pass them on.
Mr. Bharti, in light of the RBI's move, will you be adjusting your earlier subdued industry growth outlook, which was around 1 to 2%?
See, this year, for example, industry has projected a growth of about 1 to 2%. A developing market, the expectation should be much higher. It should be at least in double digit. So definitely the market is growing slower than what it should. And the rate can have a moderate impact. It won't have a very large impact. But the difficult part, what we are concerned about it, that even this rate is not being passed on to the market. It needs to be passed on to the market for the car market to grow, for the consumer to feel better, and for GDP to grow.
Absolutely, Mr. Bharti. Thank you so much for your time today. Good speaking with you. We'll see how Maruti actually reacts on the commentary from the